Why does the counselor approach matter? Why does it help so much? Why ultimately does it make a difference in the way we talk with our customers and our stakeholders? There's a lot of people that talk about a salesperson needing to be a great problem solver, the fact that we need to have a problem solving attitude in the way we talk to and work with our customers. The question, though, is yeah, if this is supposed to be such a great thing, why does it often feel like pulling teeth? Why does it feel like our customers are doing everything they can to prevent us from being effective problem solvers in their business environment? They're not answering my questions. They aren't giving me real information. It's almost like they don't want me to do all of these things that this approach is supposed to do for them, right? And at Wilson Learning, what we say is rather than thinking about this from how it looks like to us as salespeople, it can be enlightening to switch perspective and think about this situation more from the perspective of the customer. While we may have the intent to be great problem solvers and help the customer with their business, customers don't often see it that way. And there can be barriers, big ones sometimes, in their own minds that can prevent them from even wanting to engage with us in these types of counselor conversations. And these four barriers are the barriers of no trust, no need, no help, and no satisfaction. No trust is usually the first primary barrier that we experience with customers. I don't know you, I don't know your background, I don't know what you represent. How do I know I can trust you as far as I can throw you? How do I know I can believe anything that you say, even when you start introducing yourself to me? To overcome this primary barrier of trust, to even go further and have deeper conversations with customers, it's imperative that salespeople then understand that the primary skills that we use to earn the right to have deeper conversations are the skills that we call relating. These are only to earn the trust that allow us to go deeper and engage closer with the customer and really start to understand more about what their need is. In other words, earning the right to address the next barrier of no need. And here's where the customer's thinking, all right, you seem like a reliable person, but I think I'm fine with the business. I don't think I need anything, so don't call me, I'll call you. And so to overcome this perception that customers may have, that they don't really need anything from us or they don't need anything for their business to function better, salespeople now use the trust we've earned through our relating skills to now execute and use a set of skills that we call discovering skills. And rather than just asking customers what they think they need, these skills are about going beyond the surface, uncovering those needs and those issues that customers may not even have articulated clearly to themselves. And even if they have, may not be feeling a huge amount of urgency in terms of addressing. When we do this effectively, this is when we've now earned the right as salespeople to address the third barrier that comes up in the customer's mind, which is no help. Now the customer's going, all right, you're a reliable person, I trust you, seems like in a conversation with you I've uncovered a need, but I don't think what you're recommending is really going to address this need the way I want, so thanks for the diagnosis, but I'll go somewhere else for my medicine. And to prevent this from happening, now as salespeople, we use a set of skills that we call advocating skills, making sure that what we're recommending is as closely and tightly tied in to what we have discovered in the previous stage of the process. Are we able to highlight this and get out of the way? Less noise in our talk track and allow the need and how we cater to it to stand out as brightly as possible. When these three barriers are overcome effectively, usually a sale is made. And it's after this that the barrier of no satisfaction rears its head. Here's where customers are going, yeah, I thought I needed something, I trusted you, you recommended something, but now that I've bought from you, I regret it. I'm not happy, and so I'm reconsidering the decision to work with you in the first place. And this is where, as salespeople, we use a set of skills that we call supporting. How do we make sure that we keep satisfaction levels high? And what are those little dangerous traps that exist which we might overlook in the way we service and maintain our customer base? Relating, discovering, advocating, and supporting are the four skills that we use to execute the counselor approach to overcome these 4 barriers. And contrary to what people may think, this doesn't really result in longer sales cycles. It actually shortens our sales cycles. The fact that we show enough respect to the barriers that the customer is experiencing mentally, and we don't presume to move further on in the process until we've earned the right to address those barriers in sequence, that's really what makes our conversations with the customers progressively more effective, until towards the latter stages of the process, you're able to move it forward in a fairly friction-free method, as opposed to trying to spend way too much time pitching your solutions and not enough in the earlier stages of the process. In a nutshell, that's the counselor approach and why it works so well.